we pretty much, oh, yeah, still. All right, okay. Yeah. In part A, we pretty much covered most part of Java JDBC technology. Only one topic left. So this one, it is important, but it is small topic. Part B, process unknown parameters in SQL queries. Yeah, a small topic. Yeah. But for the whole lecture today, I like to add a few more things other than this topic. A few more things. First, software installation. Second, run a demo, run a JDBC example. Third, this topic. Fourth, one small topic from servlets JSP. I have a few small topics left in module 2, servlets and JSP. So whenever I have a little more time, I will try to cover those small topics. All right, so let's start. The first software installation, exam. Based on my experience, many of you, I do not know the percentage number, many of you already have the software installed, but definitely it's not 100%. I believe still there are some students in this class not have this software, web development software bundle installed. That's critical for this class. So I may like to spend, about 10-something minutes to go through basic knowledge. All right, yeah. So then, because I upload Windows version, Mac version already on the part B of module 3, yeah. So you can find there, and tutorials zip file containing the Windows version and the Mac version already there. Yeah. All right. So here, I just give you a little background knowledge. So when you install and when you start using it, you will get at least, get some confidence. Yeah. All right. Download and install XAMPP. The first thing, there is a version question. Yeah, for this one, yeah. Although in my database class, one student told me some, new information, but I checked the website, XAMPP website. I noticed that version problem. So first, I like to talk about the version problem. All right, yeah. The current version, the current XAMPP version. Yeah, later I will explain XAMPP. So let me explain this version question first. Then I will explain XAMPP meaning. Yeah. For the current version, all right, there is one special part we need to be very careful. So that is, it's database, it's a DBMS part, database management system. It uses an open source DBMS, that is MariaDB. MariaDB. Yeah. That's different from our, what do we need? MySQL. This is what we need, MySQL. MariaDB is slightly different from MySQL, although the same team developed these two DBMS. Because MySQL now acquired by Oracle, it is not open source anymore. So for that reason, XAMPP, in order to make, their open source commitment, so they replace it by another open source product, MariaDB. But for us, for our purpose, we need this MySQL version. Yeah. For that reason, what I mean, when you install the current version, you should pay attention to this MariaDB problem. Yeah. So avoid that. Install a version that contains MySQL. Check that. Okay, check that. If it's a MariaDB, don't install it. Only when you make sure it is MySQL version included, then you can download, install. All right. But for your convenience, I download before older version. So from my computer, I upload two older versions, one for Windows, another for Mac already under Module 3 Part B. So it's pretty convenient for you, right? Yeah. So, but here there is another issue I like to explain a little bit. XAMPP, this X here refers to OS. OS, we know there are Windows version, Mac version, and a Linux version. Yeah, 3 versions, all right, Linux version. Yeah. This X represent all 3 versions. Okay, so there is an XAMPP version that supports, these 3 different versions. So they, definitely the executable file won't be different. Yeah, will be different. But there is another individual version, for Windows operating WAMP. Usually we do not need it. Okay. Yeah, usually for Windows, we just use XAMPP. Yeah. Mac, there is a MAMP version. Yeah. Linux, LAMP version. Yeah. Based on my experience, the MAMP version could be useful. All right. Could be useful. All right. The reason is this. Some of the students who use XAMPP for Mac version, they may have some problem. Okay, when they start, they may get some error messages. Yeah, so I have that experience before. In that situation, an option is you consider install a MAMP version. Yeah. But you need to try XAMPP first. Yeah. For this year, I haven't received any, any complaint related to that. One student complained Mac version, but that student later fixed that. She told me she installed the current version, but when I double check it, I noticed current version still does not include MySQL. Okay, yeah. But anyway, that student got this problem fixed. I can ask her about the version. Yeah. So what is the XAMPP version she uses for her Mac system? Yeah. All right. So that is this part. Yeah. All right. And after you download, you just follow my tutorial. I put a detailed information. Yeah. So follow the instructions carefully. Yeah. So you should be okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So that's the software installation. Okay. Then a little bit, A represent Apache server, Apache HTTP web server. All right. Yeah. Okay. We need to use this one. All right. Although our Java server, we use Tomcat, but this one, we need it to maintain our databases. To access our database, we need to use Apache. Okay. Yeah. All right. And MySQL, PHP. We also need to use PHP. Actually, we use a special PHP web application called a PHP My Admin. PHP My Admin. Yeah. So we run this PHP web application to manage our MySQL databases. It is used as a GUI interface for MySQL. Okay. Yeah. All right. The last P, Perl, but we do not use that Perl. All right. Yeah. So just leave it there. All right. Although this example also contains Tomcat, yeah, but we already download independent Tomcat. Yeah, you just leave there. Yeah. You can use that. You can also use the Tomcat included in exam. Yeah, yeah, but that is just another option. Yeah. All right. So that is the information I like to give you for the exam. Yeah. All right. Today we will use it. Today I will, when I run our first JDBC example, I need to use it. All right. So next, then start the database servers. All right. After you install the XAMPP, you will have this XAMPP control panel. Yeah. You can put it on your desktop. You have an option to put it on your desktop. All right, just put somewhere convenient for you. Yeah. Because when you develop web applications, you need to use this tool most of the time. Yeah. All right. Here, before we use it, we need to start Apache server. So we need to click the start button for Apache, and then you hear the port number. Yeah, here Apache is running on my machine. Yeah. After that, you click the start button for the MySQL. So you see the port number here. MySQL database server is running. So now you are ready to start using these two servers. Okay, all right. But how to access? Yeah. Yeah. Bring up web browser. Yeah. All right. So in the web browser type, yeah, just simple localhost. Yeah. Although, yeah, so usually HTTP : local host, enter, then you will get a page, yeah, home page, the default home page. That is for the XAMPP home page. Then at the left column, yeah, so that big page, a lot of things there. All right, yeah. Then at the left column, about this location, you can find PHP my admin. All right, yeah. You click it, then you get to the PHP my admin homepage. Okay, so you can, from there, you can manage your MySQL databases. All right, pretty easy. I will show you. So when I start my demo, JDBC first example, yeah, I will show you that. All right, yeah, pretty easy. Yeah. All right, so next, before we run our first JDBC example, I like to go through the basic procedure. The first example is called animal survey example. Okay, it has one servlet, one HTML welcome page users interface, one HTML, one servlet, and one web.xml, because the welcome file, it's not a default. So we need to configure it in the web.xml. All right, so animal survey, all right. And in the zip file, I put a zip file animal survey.zip under that our part B of module 3. You can download it now. The database script is included inside it, and a tutorial, an HTML detailed tutorial also included. So you can study that document when you need to understand the code inside. All right. How to run it? Here I give you the basic steps. So then we go through these steps to run this example. Okay. All right. So first you download animalsurvey.zip. Okay. Yeah. Unzip it. Second, start two servers. I just explained Apache HTTP web server and start MySQL database server. Yeah. After that, you create and populate the database. I include the database script inside that zip file, animal survey zip file. The name of the script is called animaldb.sql. It's a text file. You can use your text editor to open it and copy paste. And then we can run to populate the database. Create, we need to do it in PHP my admin. So we create one. All right, yeah, okay. After that, create an Eclipse EE dynamic web project. Animal survey dynamic web project. Yeah. After that, copy the source code. Yeah. For the source code, yeah. So when we do copy the source code, yeah. Yeah. We have a HTML file called survey.html. All right. And we have a web.xml. We need to copy. And we have a servlet. Yeah. But servlet, we need to create a package. Servlet. We need to create a package before we can copy the servlet file. Yeah. The package, usually we call, yeah, I will confirm it, edu.umsl.java.servlets. Okay, so this is the package. All right, then we copy paste our server into this package. Okay, all right. Oh, and then database driver, remember, okay? Then I also included my SQL database driver. File. Okay, so when we copy that, we need to put it at the right place. We have that place last time, so we will do that. Yeah. After all these things, then we are ready. So we can run this example and see the result. Yeah. The interface, very simple. You will get a list of pets names, you know, animals, but specifically for pets. Yeah. So then users can do survey, you know, check your pet name, then click submit, then the vote number will be generated. Statistics percentage, survey statistics percentage. So you will get the survey result after that. That's simple. Okay. All right. So that's the example. Yeah. Let me run this example. Yeah. So let me get out of this presentation and run the example next. Okay. All right. So let me, yeah, I already, yeah, let me look at my source file. Yeah. All right. Okay. Animal survey, yeah, here, everything's here. Okay, yeah. Source code, yeah. I have a folder source code. So we will copy from there. All right. Animal db.sql. Yeah. All right. So you can see I didn't organize in the project structure. So you need to know where to make the structure, you know, structure locations. Yeah, you need to know that part, right? Yeah. Yeah, but actually it's pretty simple. Here I show you that. Yeah. So if you can follow, yeah, it is not hard. All right. Several things. Let's do one by one. First, let me use text editor to open animaldb.sql because we want to create a database and populate the data. Yeah. But before that, I need to check 2 servers are running. Yeah. So here I have it running already. Yeah. So no problem. Yeah. For your side, you need to do this step. Okay. Suppose you have installed XAMPP. Yeah. All right. Animal db.sql. Yeah. Let me open up in a text editor. Yeah. Pretty short, right? One table, then one insert statement. Yeah. 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows. Yeah. That's simple. Okay. Yeah. All right. Then let me get to the, you know, yeah. Oh, yeah. I need to get a tab. So I have to stop sharing and bring up this one. All right. Then let me share it. After I bring it up, let me share again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here, bring up here. I type localhost. local host. All right. Yeah, XAMPP already. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's the XAMPP homepage. Yeah. At the left column, find the PHP admin. This link. Click it. Click it. Oh. Yeah, it's there. All right. I already have AnimalDB. Yeah, several versions because I run it many times. But in order to show you, let me create a new one. Click the database tabs. Create database in this field, enter your database name. Let's call it AnimalDB. And my side, I need to use a different name. So I put 2. And that's the first one. So you just use AnimalDB. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. AnimalDB here, I put number 2 there. All right. The reason is the database name is important. If you change the database name, then in your code, in your JDBC code, there is a URL part. You also need to change the database name in the URL part. And my URL part, I use AnimalDB. Okay. Yeah. So just let you know. Yeah. Here, I need to show you, so I need to create a new database. Create. Yeah. So AnimalDB2 is created. It is an empty database. Empty. So let us select this database by clicking. Click this. Yeah. Now this database is selected as the current database. Because when we run SQL commands, we want to run those commands against the current database. So you have to select some database to run your SQL commands. All right. So here it is selected. Look at the database column, top bar, AnimalDB2. Yeah, here. Then to run the SQL commands, click the SQL tab. Yeah. So you get a window. We just copy and paste SQL commands and hit in this area, text area. Then we click go button, we can run. Yeah. So let me just go back to this, our AnimalDB.SQL script. Select all, copy. Then here, paste. Okay, yeah, paste. Click a go button. Go. Yeah, no error message. It is successful. No error message. Yeah, so it is successful. All right. Yeah, we can view data. Only one table called a survey results table. Yeah. Browse. You can see the content of this table. That is the content. Okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 options. Yeah. And votes number. Now we are ready to run this example. Okay, yeah. So preparation part is done. Data preparation part. Okay. Next, let us go to the Eclipse. All right. So Eclipse. Okay. So let me. It is a little, yeah, the font. I may need to make the font larger. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. First, create dynamic web project. New dynamic web project. Okay. Project name we just call Animal Survey. Okay, all right, yeah. Tomcat selected, all right, yeah, okay, yeah. So All right, next, yeah, we do not need to change anything because we will copy web.xml. So we don't want to create one. Yeah. Otherwise, you need to override it. Okay, so we do not check this checkbox. Then we click finish. All right. Okay. So the empty project is created. We need to copy the files, Java web app. First, let's copy files for web app part. So bring up the source code. Oh, just a minute, source code. I didn't provide you the web.xml. Look at here, I didn't provide you the web.xml. Okay, yeah, but we can fix it. We can get a copy from another project, different project. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I will fix it easily. Yeah. First, survey.html. Let's copy this one. Drag and drop under the node, web app node. Okay. All right. Yeah. Otherwise, if I do not include web, we need to check that checkbox. Yeah. If we check checkbox, it will be generated. Right? Yeah. Yeah. So here, if you can remember, you can select that checkbox. Then you just modify welcome file. That's it. That's all you need to do. Welcome file. We only need that for welcome file. Okay. The survey.html. All right. Then let us copy the database driver web-inf lib. We will drop in this lib folder. All right. Database driver, this one, MySQL -connector -java version number -bing.java. Yeah. Don't forget this step. So database driver. All right, copy. All right. Okay. All right. Then, because that web.xml, let me go to my hello world and find one. I hope I can, yeah, probably it's not there. Yeah, because we use default, right? So default, we won't have it. Non-default, look at that. Non-default. Yeah, because this is we use non-default, right? Yeah, form. Non-default, we should have a web.xml. Yeah, let's copy this. Copy and a paste. All right, then I open it. Yeah. All right, just then we change form.xml to survey.xml. Survey.xml. Okay. Yeah. All right, and save. All right. Okay. Then the last thing, package, servlet, and a package. Right? I put a servlet and a package. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Java resource right here. So what's that package? Although I use amsl.edu.java.servlet. Let me double check it before I create it. Let me double check it. Yeah. Oh, sorry, it's different. It's different. How about, yeah, I'll give you this com.java.servlets. Yeah, because this is my old version. All right, I use that. Yeah. All right. Because here, in order to because I didn't change my downloaded version. Yeah. Later I can change. Yeah, I can change to edu UMSL version. Yeah. All right. How about here? I make the change. If I make, I make the change. All right. edu.umsl.java.servlets. All right. Yeah. So now I change this, our usual version. Okay. Package. All right. Then I go back and create package. Yeah. Later in my zip file, I will update it. Okay. Yeah. So if you download later, I will update it sometime today. All right. New package. But you can check it before you copy it. You can check it. So package name edu.umsl.java.servlets. Okay, yeah. Finish. All right. Then the last thing, copy the servlet. Yeah, this one I already changed and updated. Copy, drag and drop. All right. Yeah. So it's there. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. See. Yeah. Everything is there. All right. Okay. Now, let us run this project. File. Run. Oh, sorry. Wait. Something wrong. Do you know something is wrong? Oh. Project. Huh? Yeah, run as. Yes. Okay. Run as. Run on server. Okay. All right. We need to select the server and run. Yeah, let me just run it. Yeah. All right. You see the user interface. Okay. A list of pet names. If I click cat, for example, submit, you see the survey results. Okay. Yeah. Survey results. You can go back to select a different one, submit, then you see new result. Look at here, 47. Let's go back to do another one. You will see 48. Submit, 48. Okay. Yeah. Every time you update, yeah, the data, yeah, that's it. Yeah. You need to use database for this simple example, JDBC way. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So you can take your time to, digest. I include a tutorial, long tutorial, pretty long. Yeah. So you can take your time to study that tutorial. Yeah. Although most content of that tutorial I already explained in part A and part B. Yeah. My part A, part B, the content comes from that tutorial. Okay. Yeah. So but I may have some extra information there. Yeah. But the main part covered in my part A, part B. Yeah. So you should be familiar with the content in the tutorial already. Yeah. All right, so let us go back. So we finish our demo part. Let me go back to talk about the main topic today. B.3. This is the main topic today. use parameterized statements. Remember, at the end of last lecture, part A, I'll ask you one question. If there are some unknown parameters when we write the code, when we develop our web application, there are some unknown parameters. What should we do? What should we do to get the best result? That is the question. Here, let me give you the answer. The answer is here, part B.3, use parameterized statements. A special statement, parameterized statements. Last time, remember I show you screenshot of code segment, but that one not parameterized statement. Okay, no unknown parameters. Yeah. Here we learn the parameterized statement. All right. In order to do that part, we need a new Java interface. It is called prepared statement in sub-interface. Yeah. So we have a statement interface. That's the super interface. But in order to do a little more supporting parameterized feature, we need this prepared statement sub-interface. Okay, yeah. Then code example from our animal survey, this example, yeah. We need to declare an instance variable, private prepared statement, update votes. Update votes, we will make it a prepared statement object. Not just statement, prepared statement object. In order to support unknown parameters. How to do it? Yeah, here. Next statement, we will see how to do it. This one, okay? We define our query string. Look at the double quotes. These two parts, that's our query string. Yeah. We use the update votes equals connection object. That's what we created last time. Yeah. Connection object, we already created. Yeah. Connection object dot. Here we call prepare statement method. We call a method to create that prepare statement object. Yeah. Remember, prepare statement, it is an interface, right? Sub-interface. There is no constructor for it. You have to use another object with some appropriate method to create that object. Here we use the connection object with its method, prepare statement method for that creation, object creation. Okay, update, votes, that one. Then update, we want to do update. Yeah, we update the votes every time when a user make the vote, we need to update the vote number. Okay, how do we update the vote number? Update survey results, that's the table name. Survey results, our table name. Set, now which field we want to change its value. Okay, vote field, votes field, this is the field name. Okay, sets, votes equals votes plus 1. Each user, when you make the vote for a certain pet, you increment that vote number. Okay, all right. So votes equals votes plus 1, where, yeah. So here plus, yeah. because so the Java code, concatenation Java code, okay, yeah, plus where ID equals question mark. Yeah. Each pet has an ID, right? Each pet has an ID, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to know the ID number. The ID we call primary key of that table, survey results table. Okay, yeah. But at development time, we have to use that question mark because it's unknown. When we write the code, nobody knows that value, right? Yeah. The user will provide that value at the runtime. Okay, yeah, application, runtime, right? Yeah. So for that reason, we put that question mark to denote that is an unknown parameter. It will be fixed at the runtime. Okay, yeah. So that's simple logic. All right. All right, so that's an unknown parameter, but people also call that in parameter. Yeah. Because it's inside the query, in parameter. All right, yeah. Okay, yeah. All right. Execute parameterized statements. Yeah. After that, then we need to prepare for the execution. At execution, you need to get that value and put the place for that question mark, that location, question mark location. Okay, how to do that? So continue that example. Set values to the in parameters. Here I use two commonly used way, yeah, because for different data types. Yeah. Usually we have data types, integer data types or string data type. So for integer data type, we call setInt method. That one refers to the first question mark. Okay, one refers to the first question mark. If you have 3 question mark, you use 1, 2, 3. Okay, second question mark, you use 2. Third question mark, you use 3. Yeah, yeah. So 1, the first in parameter. Okay, yeah. If it is a string value, you need to use setString method. Okay. Definitely, you may have other possibilities. Here, these two are the most popular cases. Yeah. For other versions, you may have data type, you may have double, you may have float, right? Other data types. Then you can find the corresponding methods to set. All right, yeah. Okay. All right, so now you fill in the unknown value at the location of the question mark. Then your array, your query is complete. Yeah. It's a complete query statement. Now it's ready to be executed. So the next step, execution. Execute the query. Yeah. That's simple. Update votes dot execute update. Call that method. You're done. Here we do not need to process return result. It's an update statement, update type statement. So we do not need to process return result like what we did for select statement. Select statement, we need to process return result. Okay, all right. So that's all we need to do to handle unknown parameters in our query statements using the JDBC technology. Okay, yeah. All right. But after this, at this point, I think you can understand the whole tutorial. Yeah, actually, I covered the major part of the tutorial. Okay, yeah. But there is one last question to explain. Performance gain. Why are we doing this way? Here, look at that. Why are we doing this way? All right, yeah, for performance reason. Which way? That question mark way, all right? Yeah. Let me go back to the previous slide. Yeah. Then, yeah, for the previous slide, there is another way you can do without using the question mark. Think about that. Let me describe that method. The method, we do not use the question mark. Okay, yeah. How to do that? We do not use prepare statement. We still use our old statement. Okay, old statement. The old statement, we know it does not support unknown parameter. All parameters must be known. Then we can write the whole statement. Okay, all right. So here we use the statement. That means when we have unknown parameter, we do not write the statement. Okay, we do not write anything because there is some missing piece. We need to wait until we get that missing piece. Then at the runtime, user select that ID. After we get the ID value, then how about we write a complete query statement? Because everything is known, at that time we write a complete statement. Then we execute that statement. In that way, we do not need to use prepared statement. We just use the statement. Okay, then we can still, we get the same result. Yeah, but if you do it that way, the second way, the performance will not be as good as the first way. The first way, the performance will be much faster. So then let me explain, use this slide to explain the performance gain using the prepared statement. Okay. All right, so here performance gain using the prepared statement. Okay, yeah, versus statement. Okay, yeah, so that's the complete sentence. Okay, all right. Then here, yeah, do pre-compilation. All right, pre-compilation on the parameterized query before the parameters are known. Let me go back to the previous slide. All right. Look at here. All right. Look at this whole statement. Look at this whole statement. Okay. Here you can see we have almost all the information except this question mark place. That's the only missing place. All right. But even if we do not have 100% information, but we have, greater than 90% information, right? Yeah. So here the idea is, since we have large part of the information, we just do pre-compilation. Pre-compilation here. All right. Compilation, yeah. So here, this compilation is inside the compilation inside DBMS. In order to execute query statements, you need to do compilation inside DBMS first. Yeah. To make this string instructions converting to machine code, right? Yeah. how to execute queries, right? Inside DBMS, you need to convert to machine instructions, machine code instructions, binary machine code, not a string text code, text version, machine binary version instructions. That's that compilation step. Okay, but here we have greater than 90% of the instruction information. We can do pre-compilation. Let's compile that part, that known part, that major known part first. All right. Yeah. Then let's move to the next slide. After we do pre-compilation, next we only do that compilation once. That pre-compilation is ready. It is available there. Yeah, it's a binary code. Okay. Yeah. So we do not need to do it again, only once. Okay. All right. Next, when the parameter value, after receiving parameter values, those question mark places, pieces are known, then we complete the remaining compilation part. How about that? Yeah. There is the remaining compilation. That's very little, less than 10%. We just do a little more extra work. That time will be faster, right? Yeah. The major part compilation, you complete it, you put there, all right? So later when new users provide new data, yeah. So because you need to run this query statement multiple times. Yeah. And after the first pre-compilation, for the remaining part, every time you only compile the remaining part for different users. That will be faster. Okay, that will be faster. From the DBMS execution point of view, that way will be faster. Okay, yeah. So that's the reason we use this prepared statement. Okay, especially you have a complex, large query statement. It will take a little longer time in compilation, so then you can save a little more. All right, so that's this. Okay, yeah. So we have a little more than 5 minutes. I don't know if I can complete. Yeah. So let me just try the last one. JSP comments. So that is a small topic. So let me try my best to complete the small topic. If it's possible, let me try to complete in 5 or 6 minutes. Okay, all right. Let's start. There are 3 types of JSP comments we can put inside JSP. Yeah. The first one, Java comments. Because inside JSP, we may write a lot of Java code, so we just use the regular Java comments. 2 types, line comments and block comments. So we're familiar with this type. Yeah. All right. Then let us just look at the second and the third. The second one, HTML/XML comments, because we have HTML content, HTML or XML content. All right. Yeah. So we can use the symbol, this symbol here, after the arrow bracket, exclamation sign after it, no percent sign. Yeah. Here, because it's common, it's different JSP element, different type of JSP element, exclamation sign. Okay. Yeah. All right. So then you put, some content information inside these pair of tags. Okay, yeah. Then the property this type of comments have the property, the container just passes this means the comment passes this comment straight onto the client, where the browser interprets it as a comment. Yep. All right. The container does not do any processing. So here it means container, does not touch it. Does not touch it. Just pass it straight onto the client. Yeah. So that's easy. Yeah. But that means, yeah. All right. So here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Actually, the container does not touch it because the next property, it tells us any JSP tags within this comment will be evaluated. That means the container may need to do evaluation on some JSP tags. Okay, if you have some JSP tags embedded inside this comment, the container need to evaluate those things, those tags. Yeah. Right. After evaluation, then pass straight to client. All right. Pass straight to client as pass straight. What I mean is pass straight. So this part still maintained, still as a HTML comment. Okay. Although you can have JSP tags, you may put some special values. So that should be evaluated. But then pass straight, how do you understand that pass straight, right? So then you pass the whole thing as HTML comment. That's pass straight, right? It does not mean you do not change content inside. Yeah. You can change content inside, but you pass the whole comment straight, all right? After the possible change. After some possible change, you pass the whole comment straight. Okay, yeah, that's the meaning. Yeah. All right. Then, 2 more minutes to come. Yeah, the last one, JSP comments. A different type, JSP for JSP programmers. Then you can write some comments. Yeah. But not for client side, HTML, for that users at client side. For the server side, JSP programmers, then you can do JSP comment here. Yeah. After %, double dash. Look at double dash. That's the JSP comments. Okay. If you put there, it is not translated by JSP compiler. Yeah, the probably not translated by JSP because before translation, this comment is used before translation. Just give information to JSP programmers. Okay. After translation, for the users, you do not use this type of comments. Okay. If you want to give comments to users, you use the second type. Second type already for that purpose. For client-side users. And here, this is for server-side JSP programmers. So you don't need to do translation, anything, for later processing. Okay. All right. So already 5:14. So let's complete and stop right here for part 2. Module 3, part B. Yeah, part B. Yeah.